Welcome to Kenya, a well-known tourist attraction country in the world. In today's video, we will be exploring Nairobi, the capital city of Kenya and its vicinity, whereby I'll be taking you to 15 different places to visit, whether you are local or international tourist. Kenyatta International Convention Center, commonly known as KICC, is one of the tallest and oldest buildings in Nairobi. It's located in the city square of Nairobi and it is a 32-story building. It was built in the year 1973 and later completed in 1974. Today, it serves as a tourist destination where you get to pay 200 Kenya shillings if you are a Kenyan resident or 400 Kenya shillings if you are a foreigner, so that you may get at the top, whereby its height is 105 meters and get to have a 360-degree view of Nairobi city. Nairobi Railway Museum was started in the year 1971 by East African Railways and Harbours. It is operated by the Kenyan Railways Corporation and it is the only one of a kind in East and Central Africa. It is a must to go during your tour for every Kenyan and those visiting. It catalogues the growth of the Kenya-Uganda Railways, displaying all the locomotives which were used back in the days, from hand-push train and steam to diesel locomotives. The story of the construction of the famous railway from coastal Kenya, Mombasa to Kisumu, at the shores of Lake Victoria. You will get to have a history of the people who built the railway and the challenges they went through while building. The entrance fee is 200 Kenya shillings for a Kenyan citizen and 600 Kenya shillings for a foreigner. In the year 1929, the colonial government set aside land for a museum construction at Museum Hill, which was officially opened in 22nd September 1930 and named Corridon Museum in honor of Sir Robert Corridon, one-time governor of Kenya. In 1963, after independence, it was renamed the National Museum of Kenya. The museum showcases Kenyans' rich heritage with 4 distinct themes representing Kenya's culture, nature, history, and contemporary art. Other attractions within the compound includes Snake Park and Botanical Garden, as well as a state-of-art auditorium that occasionally hosts concerts, film shows, and other events. Entrance fee is 200 Kenya shillings for citizens, 600 Kenya shillings for the East African residents, and 1,200 Kenya shillings for the non-residents. Bomas of Kenya is a tourist village in Lang'ata, Nairobi. Bomas interpreted to mean displaced traditional villages belonging to the several Kenyan tribes. This is how their houses were looking like. Gabra are the Cushitic speakers mainly living in the Marsabit County at the Kenya border west of Lake Turkana. Each boma or homestead in this cultural village was built using traditional specification of myriad Kenyan tribes through architecture. Borana's house. Guys, what do you think so far? Because for me, I'm enjoying. You really need to come to Bomas of Kenya. Let me tell you this.
Hapa tunaweka ng'ombe, mbuzi.
Mifugo yote. Alafu unafunga na mti hivyo.
Miti. Unaona?
Okay.
So hakuna mtu wanaweka katikati sababu hakuna mtu hawezi kuja kuiba.
Yeah.
Kuiba anaonekana.
Anaweza onekana
Naona.
Crafts. Music and dance. Bomas of Kenya is a home to one of the largest auditorium in Africa. It is located approximately 10 kilometers from the Nairobi CBD. Entrance fee is 500 Kenya shillings for Kenyan citizens and 1,000 Kenya shillings for foreigners. Guys, see who is behind us.
See the soldier behind.
The soldier behind. We have a bodyguard as we are coming. Hi. Nairobi National Park was officially opened in the year 1946 and it was the first national park established in Kenya. Maasai pastoralists were removed from their lands when the park was created. Kowi was named as director of Nairobi National Park and held this position until 1966. Nairobi National Park is one of the only national parks in the whole world bordering a capital city, which is Nairobi. Wide open grass plains and backdrops of the city scrappers scattered acacia bush play host to a wide variety of wildlife including the endangered black rhino, lions, leopards, cheetah, buffaloes, giraffes, and diverse birdlife with over 400 species recorded. Visitors can enjoy the park's picnic sites, 3 campsites, and the walking trail for hikers. And about the walking trail, which is also known as Safari Walk, it's a raised wooden boardwalk that allows for an uninterrupted view of the animals. Safari Walk is a showcase for Kenya's park and reserves, allowing visitors to discover what they can expect to see across the country. Visitors can see a sample of the country's rich animal life, including the rare bongo, white rhino, and albino zebra, as well as big cats, antelopes, primates. It is also home to some of the 150 species of local trees.
Hey, inatembea kwa nini?
Wewe simama. Simama sana kupata.
Oh. Inanipaka mate.
Tu unataka ipake.
Hi, how was it? Wow, you're feeding it well.
It was very hungry.
Wow. Rhino, guys. 24 years old.
Nairobi National Park also has an animal orphanage that serves as a treatment and rehabilitation center for wild animals. It hosts lion, cheetahs, warthog, hyenas, various monkeys, buffaloes, and many more. Entrance fee to the national park is 500 Kenya shillings for citizens and $40 for foreigners. Also, entrance fee to the Safari Walk is 215 Kenya shillings for citizens. Would you wish to feed the giraffes? If yes, then Giraffe Center is one of the places to visit and have the experience. In 1979, the Giraffe Center, a nature sanctuary for visiting and including wildlife conservation education for urban school children, was started by Jack Leslie Melville, the Kenyan grandson of Scottish Earl, when he and his wife Betty captured 2 baby giraffes to start a program of breeding giraffe on their Langata property site of the present center. Since then, the program has had huge success, resulting in the introduction of several breeding pairs of Rothschild giraffe into Kenyan national parks. So guys, unfortunately the giraffe is just one. We're trying to feed it. The others are not coming. I don't know why. But anyway, let's wait and see. By 1983, enough money had been raised to establish the Giraffe Visitors Center as a tourist destination just outside Nairobi. The main attraction for both school children and visitors is feeding giraffe from a raised observation platform. The Giraffe Center is also a home of several warthogs which freely roam the area along with the giraffes.
Taki majani.
Entrance fee is 1,500 Kenya shillings for the non-residents and 400 Kenya shillings for the citizens.
Hey, iko na hasira So right now guys, we are at Mamba Village. We want to see what Mamba Village will give or offers, okay?
Nairobi Mamba Village is the crocodile farm owned by former Nyali MP Hezron Awiti. It was established in the early 70s. Initially, its current location was a dam site, but it was later transformed into a crocodile farm. Nairobi Mamba Village, just as the name suggests, is the home of crocodiles in Kenya's capital city. The species found here is the Nile crocodile, which is one of the 3 species common in Africa and the biggest as well.
Na nyama yake inakuliwa?
Inakuliwa lakini si part yote. Inakuliwa tu tie na miguu tu ndio ikuliwi.
Kwa nini?
Na hiyo asinatumia kudigest chakula. It's bad for human being. Ona mtoto anatembea. Wako wapi? Kuja uone mtoto anatembea. Dule. Na hivyo ndio mnazipatianga nini chakula?
Chakula wanarushia tu kwa macho.
Zinarukia? Sikia? Sasa imekasirika. Je, kusumbuliwa. Na ikikuvuta? Ikivuta hiyo gunia na imeshika tuseme nini? Wenyewe mmezoea pia.
Hebu kama uone.
Oh my goodness.
Ya bubu. Sasa ndio male. Male iko na mkia kubwa, alafu inakaa iko kwa mkia hapa. Ingekuwa female ako flat hapa hivi na kamkia kadogo.
Sote mbona mate?
Ndio maana yako concave on top of female.
The visitors get to experience activities such as boat riding, archeries, and viewing of the ostriches. The area also has a place excluded for the kids to play and enjoy. The entrance fee to Mamba Village is 200 Kenya shillings for everyone and 150 Kenya shillings for citizen for the activities such as crocodile viewing. Oloolua Nature Trail is an amazing little spot in Karen where you can get a decent walk surrounded by a beautiful nature. The vegetation is so lush and green, and the waterfall is pretty. You will want to spend some time on this site captivated as you stare and listen to the cascading waters. The twinkling water and chirping birds in Oloolua Nature Trail in Nairobi are the only sounds you hear as you take in the surrounding, which automatically sets you into a serene, peaceful mood.
Yo guys, tell me, how did you see the waterfall? For me it was so exciting. I took a lot of pictures. Let me tell you, this is a thrilling experience.
It is not crowded. You practically feel like you're all alone in the middle of a forest. There are several camping sites, all with tapped water and long drops toilets. You can bring your food, tents, and cooking facilities, and also spend a whole day here. Oloolua Nature Trail also have cave, which is 37 meters long deep into the forest surface. It was once used by the Mau Mau fighters during the colonial days. Today, it is a home of birds and other small mammals that inhabits the area.
Make sure when you come here to hike, wear a very comfortable shoes like this. And also, if you're a lady, make sure you have this tight. And if you're a man, make sure you maybe wear a sweatpant or just a comfortable trouser that will make you hike without no stress, okay?
Entrance fee is 200 Kenya shillings for Kenyan citizens, 600 Kenya shillings for non-resident, and 400 Kenya shillings for residents.
We are live out here in Karura Forest. Have you ever been to Karura Forest?
Karura Forest is an urban forest in Nairobi. The forest was gazetted in the year 1932 and is managed by the Kenya Forest Service in conjunction with the Friends of Karura Forest Community Forest Association. Karura Forest is 1,041 hectares or 2,570 acres of land, consisting of 3 parts separated by Limuru and Kiambu roads. The forest is home of some 200 species of bird as well as Suni, bushbucks, bush pigs, honey badgers, bush babies, porcupines, sykes monkeys, bush squirrels, hares, fruit bats, and various reptiles and butterflies.
We are now, I think, 3.5 kilometers away, but it's lively, it's lovely. Let's burn these calories, eh? Yenye tumekula the whole week. Right? Guys, what are the names of these trees? Zinaitangwa aje? Like in English, what are they called? Because in our mother tongue, we call them minywamai. I don't know how. Do they drink a lot of water? So yeah, guys, in English, I don't know the name of them, but in our mother tongue, we call them minywamai. And of course, hapa kuna seats, that's why tumekuwa tumepitia hapo.
Karura has over 50 kilometers of trails for visitors to walk, run, and bike. Due to its proximity to a growing city, there have been plans to reduce the forest in favor of housing and other development. However, these plans have been controversial with the conservationists. In the late 1990s, there were houses projects that would have excised portions of the forest.
Guys, tumesimama hapa because this place is so cool. Kuna kanaitwa aje? Shade. And then from here we can hear the sound of a waterfall. See if you can hear, guys. Listen to that.
Conservationists, led by Wangari Maathai, the leader of Green Belt movement, who later became a Nobel Peace Prize laureate, carried out a much publicized campaign for saving the forest. Karura Forest became also a symbol against controversial land grabbing in Kenya. Entrance fee is 100 Kenya shillings for the citizens and 600 Kenya shillings for the non-residents. Gong Hills are peaks in a ridge along the Great Rift Valley located southwest near Nairobi in southern Kenya. The word Ngong is an anglicization of a Maasai phrase Enkongo Emuni, meaning rhinoceros spring, and this name derives from a spring located near Ngong town. The peak of the Gong Hills is at 2,460 meters or 8,071 feet above sea level. There is a walking trail along the top of the Gong Hills.
Very tired, but at least jua imewaka. It was so cloudy, so windy. Sasa hii tunasikia joto tukitembea, hata tuko karibu kutoa sweta. Wow, we're still enjoying.
Kenyan Forestry Service has a small post at the NE foot of the park. Local residents have sometimes held Sunday's church services on the southern peak overlooking the Great Rift Valley.
So guys, tumechoka, tukaona to relax. We are now eating a snack.
Apart from hiking in Gong Hills, you can as well enjoy other activities such as zip lining.
So guys, tunatafuta zip lining. Ngoja. Na slide.
Bana wewe nimekuchikia wewe.
Hii nasema mguu ina slide.
Sawa tu.
Ipo. Siwezi anguka? Hata nikiachilia. There's so much activities over here. Kuna archery, kuna zip lining, kuna, what do we call these? These are tiles like kusaidia, I think ile kupanda hivi. Kuna
bike riding, photography, archery, paintball and picnics. There is also a restaurant and a bar. It can take 4 to 5 hours at most, depending on how fit you are, to hike Gong Hills, whereby the hike starts right from Gong Town at the northern foot of the hills, 1,961 meters above sea level, and transverses the whole range to the southern end at Kona Baridin, meaning cold corner. The Gong Hills entrance fee is approximately 200 Kenya shillings, and the facility is managed by Kenya Forest Service.
Mama, we've made it. 9.6 kilometers. Yeah!
Mount Kilimambogo or Oldonyo Sabuk, meaning large mountain in Ma, a tribal language spoken by the Maasais. Kilimambogo is located within the Oldonyo Sabuk National Park along the Thika Garissa Highway. The mountain rises to 2,145 meters above sea level on the gentle 9 kilometers trail. The round hike to the summit and back to the gate covers approximately 18 kilometers, and it is typically completed within 4 to 6 hours of hiking at a moderate pace.
Guys, do you remember this when we were in primary? These ones were from prevention of soil erosion. Now this one were called the gabions. You'll find a footpath written kwenye unaweza pitia. They will also write about altitude, like hapo kumepita ni 1500 something. I mean 1500 and something altitude, and then they will write the kilometers. You know, yeah, we've seen this post, car park observation point, 1737 meters above sea level. Yeah, then, oh my god guys, just look at the view. Oh my god.
Oldonyo Sabuk was first settled by the American explorer Lord William Northrop Macmillan. He later settled here with his wife before their death, and they were both buried with their dog in here. As you hike to the summit, you can be able to see their grave, which act as a great attraction.
So guys, we are almost up there in the summit, but now right now we've reached here to the grave of Lord Macmillan. Yeah, here is where he was buried.
Kilimambogo, also Oldonyo Sabuk, 2,145 meters, rises above the morning fog on the outskirts of Nairobi. Eruption of the volcanic mountain in the past led to formation of Yatta Plateaus. A viscous lava flowed downstream for 290 kilometers along the Athi River Valley.
Yeah, guys, you can see the sunlight. We are almost. Oh my god. Let me reach. Hey.
The mountain summit is located inside a game park, but the remaining land is partially held by a family by the name Kenyatta. In the park, visitors may see buffaloes, columbus, monkeys, baboons, bushbacks, impala duikers, and variety of birds.
Yeah! Mama, we made it! It wasn't easy, guys. This wasn't easy. But finally, we are at the summit. The ultimate hiking experience. Congratulations to me. Congratulations, Hongera. Oldonyo Sabuk Peak. That is 2,145 meters above sea level. Esther. Bravo, good job.
The entrance fee for Kilimambogo or Oldonyo Sabuk is 300 Kenya shillings for citizen, which is payable to Kenya Wildlife Service. There are 3 campsites, that is Turako, Rock Hyrax, and Summit.
So guys, we are done and we are now heading back. We are so energetic.
Fourteen Falls is derived from the 14 successive waterfalls that converge, creating a stunning spectacle. It is situated approximately 65 kilometers from Nairobi and just 15 kilometers south of Thika town. When you get there, you may enjoy a stroll around the rocks at the base, take in the local flora, and soak in the cool spray from the falls. Activities such as boating across the river, bird watching, and fishing are popular too. The stunning landscape is also a photographer's paradise with the endless opportunities to capture the breathtaking beauty. Keep your eyes peeled as you might catch a diving spectacle performed by the local guides if you're lucky. Entrance fee is 200 Kenya shillings for the citizens and $20 for the foreigners. Let me tell you, as old as I am right now, I have never seen pineapple plantation near me or close to me. This is my first time walking close to pineapple plantation. Imagine. When you come to 14 Falls, you will see them, okay? Because there are plenty. And let me tell you, the place is so beautiful because, you know, the land is so flat and has plenty of pineapples.
We are in Paradise Lost, guys.
Paradise Lost Caves are a cave system located in Kiambu County, Kenya. They were discovered officially by Joseph Mbai and some of his farm hands on his property in 1996. A National Museum of Kenya expedition uncovered human remains dated back 8,000 to 12,000 years, along with obsidian artifacts from the later Stone Age. The caves are outfitted with electric lighting for tours that pass through, but can be difficult to traverse due to the caves becoming very narrow at points.
Oh my goodness, this is so scary.
Mtu mwingine apite mbele.
Wacha huyu apite mbele atusaidie. Pita.
Tunakupita njia. Sasa ameshikatoroa
Kitu ikikukula tunarudi mbio.
Mesha walistakara. Inta kukuta msfora.
Allah.
Alhamdulillah.
Aligo iskana.
Aya, hata si refu.
Not only will you enjoy the cave experience, but also you can enjoy other activities such as boat riding, horse riding, ziplining, fishing, bird watching, and coffee farm tour.
Row your boat. Hiyo wimbo naikumbuka shule.
Gently down the street.
Kamande mlimba hiyo wimbo mkiwa watoi.
Obviously.
Hawa nyinyi ni wa
sana.
Hawa ni wa hizi enzi za sasa za grades.
Yani kimnini yeye si ametoka shule.
Aki kamande uko stone face.
Kwani sio cheke kidogo.
Manzi ako stone face. Anaongea alafu anarudisha uso.
Anaongea sana.
The entrance fee to Paradise Lost Resort Gate is affordable, which is Kenya shillings 400 per person, and campers are also charged 600 Kenya shillings per person per day, with a tent provided by the establishment. You can as well bring your own food and enjoy your picnic. Anselm Cross founded Kitengela Hot Glass after he came back from a glass-blowing apprenticeship in Holland. At the time, there were no glass blowers in Kenya, so Anselm shared his own knowledge and skill with the masons that were working in the area, who showed interest in learning from him. Kitengela Glass was found in the year 1981 and Kitengela Hot Glass owned by Anselm Cruz, her son. Kitengela Hot Glass and Kitengela Glass are separate ventures operated by Anselm and Nani Cruz respectively. They have different galleries, furnaces and workshop but share the grounds.
Mama mwingine ako Amerika, hiyo ndani yake na anapenda vitu kombo kombo vitu straight. Naona tunaona vitu kombo kombo.
Unafanya kazi poa. Unafanya kazi poa.
Asante sana. Unataka kuja hapa tena?
Jai first time.
Na unaishi wapi?
Bali Ruiru.
Ruiru hapa, watu wanatoka Amerika na kuja hapa. Ruiru hapa nyumbani.
Kitengela Hot Glass is not in Kitengela. You approach the place from Ongata Rongai. You will not get to Rongai town. but you'll take a left turn at Masai Lodge Road. From there, you take the turn to African Nazarene University and drive past it. Kitengela Hot Glass and Alsem create blob objects like chandeliers, lamp, beads, and pieces of beauty from scrapped glass on the Adi Kapiti plains.
We're just here looking at the glasses, how they are made. Oh my god. So zinakaa poa. We just use glasses and jugs and flower vase, but we don't know where kwenye zimetoka.
Also in Kitengela Hot Glass, you get to have access to the scary bridge and a walk around the Kitengela Glass Factory, which cost about 300 Kenya shillings per person. If you wish to swim, there is an extra cost. Visitors can get to experience watching the glasses where they are melted, and if you choose to do some melting, is allowed at a cost. Rob's Place is a resort that sits on the edge of a cliff on the southeast border of the Nairobi National Park. The resort is the brainchild of veteran German-born Kenyan chef, police reservist, judo black belt, and Hollywood film star Rolf Schmid. The owner and chef, Mr. Rolf Schmid, hence the name Rolf's Place, is ever present with the guest, ensuring a strong panel touch and characteristic German perfectionism and attention to details. There is no entrance fee to Rolf's Place, but you get to pay some charges to swim and enjoy the suspended wood, which is about 40 meters long, to the other side of the gorge. If you are scared of heights, crossing can be a nightmare, especially when you get at the middle where the winds are strong, swinging the bridge sideways. You can also enjoy some of the delicacies and drinks served by the waitresses and waiters.
That food was so delicious. The chef outdid himself. Oh my god, I can't wait to be back here again. Because of that food. Anyways guys, so I just want to give you a brief tour of this hotel, the way it looks, because trust me, they have a lot. They have this swimming pool that you can see already. They have a garden, a huge garden by the way. They also have a reception area. They have somewhere that you can sit and enjoy, and watu wako kinywaji hamjaachwa nyuma. They also have a bar area. If you love nature or somewhere you can just relax and have a good time, consider this place. It's called Rolf's Place. You see, there are some seats in this garden. They also have some accommodations and beautiful sitting areas where you can get to sit and take in the views and the fresh air of the nature. It's in a nice na huku ni details, mko na tu details fulani za deco. Eish. All of this, one person's bathroom. Yes. So guys, we have come to the end of the documentary. Let me know in the comment section which among all these places have you ever visited and how was your experience, okay? Meanwhile, if you have not subscribed, kindly show some love by subscribing. Make sure you give a like. See you on the next one. Bye bye.